Hello, welcome to the part 2 of our product label tutorials. In this video, we are going to design more variation of the product label and then we create the mockup. So if you haven't seen the first one, you might want to check that one out first to understand how we got here. So to duplicate all these layers in another document, all you have to do is click here, this icon here, create new document from current state, and here we have it. Now let's do something new. Let's ungroup this one, convert it to layers. Here we go. So we'll select this to text, and let's try another font. Let's try Bebas bold. We definitely should just remove the whole effect first. Put it on top. Zoom in. Let's see if we can add more cutout effects to this one. Yeah, let's do it like that. Bring this in fact, just do this instead. Distribute horizontally, put in the middle. Let's add a stroke. Just for viewing sake, we're not going to use this. We're going to correct it later. So for viewing sakes, use the background. Okay, and put it outside. Make it 20 there. So we have that cutout effect. Yeah. Now in order to actually have a cutout, because what we have now is just a stroke. In order to have a cutout, I'll show you what to do. Because if you add your gradient now, it's just going to blend everything in, and we don't want that. So we have to try to cut out the black stroke we added, so we can get something like that. Cancel it first. So let's come here. All you have to do is use your pen tool and start drawing. You have to try to draw the same. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to draw the same shape as close as you can. Just draw it. Hold down your option key and click this anchor. Continue drawing, and let's just join it here. So make sure you are on combine, then shape. There we go. Click U to get the any shape tool at all, and remove the stroke. Then come to these two guys. Make sure you don't have any corrections to make on these two fonts now. Let's just do all the finishing touches before we do the next thing. As you can see, the double T was closed up initially. I had to just increase the spacing a little bit. Let's make it 10 because it's too wide. Yeah, this is better. Now select the two of them, convert it to shape. Yeah, convert to shape. Yeah, make sure the stroke is turned off. Now let's take this one to the top. Remove the stroke, you don't need it anymore. Now select the hand you created, click P to get the pen tool again, hold down Command and select everything. So by doing this, selected all the anchors. Now all you have to do is you have to merge these two together first. Merge them together, Command E to merge them together. Select the hand shape you created. Select all the anchors and then hold down your command. Select the layer under it. Make sure the layer under is the one you want to cut out. The one you're cutting it with should be on top. Now click here and select subtract from shape. So it means we are subtracting this shape from this shape. Subtract from shape. All you need to do to fix the mess is click Command E to merge them together. And there you have it. This one is a minus and these are plus. So you still have your hand symbol in there. Just adjust it to fit what you want and convert this to smart object. So you can always edit it inside if you want. Now let's add our golden glitter that we created here. If you even want to make things more interesting, just add a little pattern to it. You will notice a little bit of roughness in it. There we go. Oh, we forgot to throw in our original icon here. So, and then if you look closely, you'll see this little dot here. We want to take it out. In order to do that, we can just edit from our smart object. Select the layer, then put this on subtract from shape, and then you start drawing. Okay, it's gone. Now let's bring our R. Select the R, Command C to copy it. Come to your smart object and place it where you want it to be. Then you can increase it. See, our guidelines are still there. We're still going to adjust a few things. We're still going to make it bigger. to fit our guidelines. So here, let's put this one here, or you command A, copy all, place it here and place it on top so it's accurate, and then just remove one notch so it doesn't get cut off. Increase this guy to fill up the guide, reduce it a little bit so it doesn't get cut off as well. Command A to select all and centralize it properly. Here we go. Let's put this a little bit further. Yeah, nice. So Command W to save it. You can now delete this one, you don't need it. It's already in the smart object. Hide guides. Here we go. Now let's just distribute them evenly. Good. So we have two options now. We have this and we have this. Let's try something else. Yeah, the vertical concept. Delete everything here so we can start on a clean canvas. And let's type our name again. We're going to transform this. Hold down your Shift key, transform it to 90 degree. Put them together. You know what? Let's just leave it a little styling. Drag it or resize it here. Anyone change the font size? Anyone? Let's customize this thing to give us a more authentic vibe. I'm gonna convert this to shape, the both of them, convert to shape. Now let's delete the eye. The T, the second T of the glitter, let's select it, the lower part of it, and nudge it down. Hold down your shift and drag it, or you just use your nudge button. Let's get a guide. Put that guide here. Yeah, so we can remove this guide now and hide these ones. Oh, the space is too much. So let's just, we're still gonna have to get that guide. You know, let's undo that delete guide and bring it back before we nudge it down. This is alright. Zoom in so we can take back the nudge, push it back in. Yeah, it has to just fit in. Perfect. This guy can go now. Alright. All we have to do is just merge them together. Nice. Now we have one layer. We can add our effect to put it in the middle. I already created a bunch of gradient views here. So all I have to do is just select any of them. The one we recently created, I've added them here also. So it's easy for me to use. I'll try to create another video where I'll teach you how to create all these layer styles and how to save them here in your styles so you can easily use it. I'll make a video about that soon. So yeah, let's use this one. But first, there's a texture I created and I would like us to save it. All you have to do is come here and click this button. So it's saved. Oh, I clicked it twice, so let's remove one. There we go. We have that texture there saved in the patterns. So I like this gold color, but I want to have that texture, that pattern there. All I have to do is come here and come to pattern overlay and select the one we've created. But in order to make it visible, we have to reduce the opacity of this gradient just to 90. Then the scale, let's use 50. Perfect. And then let's increase the size of the stroke and leave it in center. I think it looks better inside. So let's make it 30 and let's play with the angles. I want the shiny part to be here. So you have to just keep rotating it till it gets there. Just always take note of the settings. You can pause the video and get the same settings as mine. There we go. Oh, we forgot to put the and. They should read glitter and pigment, not glitter pigment. So let's put that and. Well, let's start bringing in other elements and see how they look. Command C to copy it, paste here, put on our guide, you can reduce it. Let's scale this down a little bit so we'll have space. Hide the guides. Not bad. But let's convert this to shape first and add it here. Now, I think we should just use a different font for the and. Let's do something here and make it a little bit smaller. maybe back down there. So group this. So we have three options. I'm thinking I should just take this same effect to the rest of them. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good, yeah. I'll have to tweak the stroke from here to here. Let's do the same thing here. Now we are talking. We have three options: neat and clean. Let's save that one. Now we want to create the back of the product. This is the front view. All we've created so far is just the front view. So let's create the back where the how to use will be. Duplicate just so we have the same size. Now let's hide this one and let's start adding the text. We can leave this at the bottom still, but make it smaller. Yeah, let's duplicate that text. We use it here. And let's paste our lorem. Take note, when you paste a long text, it just spreads out in a straight line. But if you want to avoid that, you can convert it to paragraph text. When you do this, you can easily place your guide where you want it to extend to and paste. I want this to be 12. We can reduce the bounding box. Now let's duplicate this whole thing. Put it down here. Put a separator with lines here. Make our line 4 pixels. Remove the stroke, that line. Leave it in the middle there. So this, we're gonna name this. Let's give it some space. I think I want this to be here. Let's put it there. And what else? What else are we leaving? Let's group this. Name it how to. Group this too. Name it ingredients. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Probably should reduce this. Alright, so we have that. There we go. We have our back design. Let's throw in some icons here. Also, I'm going to create another video where I'll show you how to bring in your icons inside Photoshop. Make sure you subscribe and like my videos so you see all the videos I'll be posting very soon. I'm going to show you how to customize your Photoshop to help you work faster. So let's just leave them like this. Perfect. We have our back design. Let's save it. We call it back 3 back. Bring this one. Where is that? Here. You can replace it with this one. So first we save as JPEG. We save as JPEG, and we also save as PNG without the background. So you delete the background and then you save as PNG as well. Undo the delete, save as JPEG, delete the background, save as PNG. So now let's close all of them so we can do the mockup. By the way, I got this mockup from Google. I'm going to show you how to customize it for our own product. First thing first, you have to remove the branding here. You have to remove the branding it came with. You can do that with pen tool or you use your lasso tool. I'm using lasso. Let me just show you how to quickly erase all of them at once. Just hold down your shift key and then you click delete to bring up this window. Make sure you select content aware. Every other thing you can leave them as they are. Then click OK. You can now command D to deselect that area. We have a neat mockup that we can work with now. Let's bring in our design here. PNG format of our design that we've saved. I think I want, let's select all of them. Let's just select all the front view, drag them inside. Here we go. Resize them to the area that's visible, everything. Yeah, and you can hide two, leave one here, adjust it. Well, there we go. We have this. Exports as PNG. Let's save it here, M1. Hide this other one and export this one. Now let's quickly do the same thing for the rest of the front designs, and then bring in the back designs. Let's change their blending mode to screen so that the reflections can show properly. Now let's start exporting them. We'll export all three of the back designs as well. And lastly, we want to create a mockup for front and back. So create a new project and you bring in your mockups, the front and the back. Let's tone down the background a little bit. And then let's add a little noise to it. Bring our mockup, the front and the back. Place them together. We need an empty space so we can add the name of the product. But first, let's fix this shadow. It's not as realistic as the scene we want to create, so we have to remove it completely and add our own shadow. So load selection, Command Shift I to invert selection, and then just delete that area. See, the shadow is gone. Unlike this one, you have to do the same thing for it. Now the shadows are gone. Now let's add our own shadow to it. Our shadow will be more realistic for the scene we are trying to create. Just play with it until you have something that looks more realistic. Let's throw in a shadow, an external shadow. I'll leave the link to this shadow collection in the description below. Let's throw in the product name here. I also think we should try a darker background. Yeah, this looks better. We're sticking with this one. Permit me to rush up this whole mockup process. it's a wrap. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. See you.